This week, we're going to be talking about the difference between aerobic exercise and anaerobic exercise. Which one is better and which one is for you? Aerobic means with oxygen. Oxygen gives us the energy to complete our tasks. Some examples of aerobic exercise are walking, biking, hiking, climbing, canoeing, snowshoeing. Aerobic exercises are mainly low intensity exercises. If you want to know if you're in an aerobic exercise, you can go by the walk and talk rule. While you're exercising, if you can talk, then you're in the aerobic zone. If it's too hard to talk, then you have left the aerobic zone. So aerobic exercise strengthens your heart and lungs, puts you in a good mood, sharpens your mind, it burns calories, and its main fuel source is fat.
If aerobic means with oxygen, anaerobic means without oxygen. With aerobic, the main fuel source is fat, but with anaerobic, the main fuel source is carbohydrates from your food during the day and amino acids, which are the building blocks of protein in your muscles. Some examples of anaerobic exercises are heavy lifting, high intensity interval training, and some cardiovascular exercises like sprinting because it fails that walk and talk rule. The main benefit that anaerobic exercise has over aerobic exercise, it is definitively better at building muscle. So if you have a goal of building muscle, getting bigger, getting stronger, anaerobic exercise and heavy weightlifting is the way to go. One of the really cool things about anaerobic exercise is that although it's not burning fat during the exercise, it helps boost your metabolism and gives you this metabolic lift. And that metabolic lift burns fat after you complete your exercise, even for multiple hours afterwards, because it's burning calories when you're at rest. And that fuel when you're at rest is fat. Now, how do you know if what you're doing is aerobic or anaerobic? So we talked about the walk and talk rule. That's a really easy way to tell. If you can talk while you're completing the exercise, it's aerobic. If you can't talk while doing it, it's anaerobic. But let's think about this more scientifically. Now, if you remember from cardio week, we talked about your target heart rate. So your target heart rate is somewhere between 60% and 80% of your maximum heart rate, and that is that zone. The lower half of that zone, between 60 and 70%, is your aerobic zone, and the upper part of that, 70 to 80 or 85, even 90%, is your anaerobic zone. So aerobic and anaerobic also has to do with your heart rate during the exercise.
So which is better? The answer is both, depending on your goals. So get out there and achieve your goals! Fitness goals!